When trying to solve linear equations, we're trying to find the value of the pronumeral, or the letter, that makes the whole statement true. So here we have 4 times something plus 2 equals 14. Now one way to solve this is to simply reverse the process. So here we have a plus 2 on the left hand side. I'm going to subtract 2 from the left, and what I do to the left I must always do to the right. So 14 also has to have 2 subtracted from it. Now we have 4x on the left hand side. The plus 2 is gone because we subtracted 2, but on the right hand side we've got 14 take away 2, which is 12. On the left hand side now we have 4 times x. So once again, the opposite of 4 times is divided by 4. So here I've got divided by 4. On the right hand side I'm also dividing by 4. When we do that, we end up with our x on the left hand side only, because 4 divided by 4 gives you 1. So x is equal to 12 divided by 4 is 3. Now another way we could have done that is to take our plus 2 value that we have here, place a circle around it, and simply drag it to the other side. Every time I move it to the other side of the equal sign, it becomes the opposite operation. So plus 2 is now minus 2 on the right hand side. If I rewrite that, I have 4x, the plus 2 is moved, so it's gone, equals 14 take away 2 is 12. The same thing happens here for 4 times x. If I have 4 times, I place a circle around that 4 times, move it to the right hand side, and the opposite of 4 times is divided by 4. So now I have x by itself is equal to 12 divided by 4 is 3. So you can see you get the same answer doing it this way, just by dragging your numbers to the other side. Now the last thing you always want to do is check your numbers. So we've got x equals 3. Is that correct? Well, 4 times something plus 2 equals 14. Let's try it. 4 times 3 plus 2 equals 14. Is this true? 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 more is 14. So 14 does equal 14. We know we have the right answer with x equals 3. For the next equation, the first thing we'll do is expand it out by multiplying the 3 onto these values inside the brackets. So 3 times x is 3x. Then we have 3 times 2. It's going to be plus 6 equals 12. Once again, what I'm going to do is move that plus 6 to the other side. The opposite of plus 6 is minus 6. So we end up with 3x, the plus 6 is moved, is equal to 12 take away 6 is 6. Once again, if I have 3 times, on the other side it's going to be divided by 3. So now I have x is equal to 6 divided by 3 is 2. If you want to test to see if this is correct, we take our 2 value and we put it where the x is. So we've got 2 plus 2 is 4 inside the brackets. 3 times 4 is 12. So we know that x equals 2 is the answer. For question 3, instead of multiplying minus 4 through the brackets, this time I'm going to go and move it straight away. It's multiplying, so I can just put a circle around it, move minus 4 to the other side, and now I need to divide instead. Because it's multiplying here, it's dividing by minus 4 on the right. Now we have a plus 2 is equal to, and we have 12 divided by minus 4. That's going to give us minus 3. The next step is to simply take that plus 2, drag it to the other side, it becomes a minus 2. We end up with a is equal to minus 3 take away 2, that's going to be minus 5. Once again, we'll test that. So minus 5 placed into here, where the a is, we're going to have minus 5 plus 2, that's minus 3. Minus 4 times minus 3 is 12, because a minus times a minus is a positive. For question 4, we'll quickly expand that out. We've got minus 2x minus 8 is equal to, minus times a minus is plus 5x and plus 10. Then what we need to do is choose which side we're going to move all of our pronumerals to and which side we want all of our numbers on. So what I'm going to do is take minus 8 and move it onto the right hand side, so it's going to be with the plus 10. Over here it's going to be plus 8. For 5x, I'm going to take the 5x, move it to the left hand side, so it's with minus 2x, and on the left hand side it's going to be minus 5x. If I bring that all together, what we end up with is minus 5x take away 2x, that's minus 7x. The minus 8 is moved, we have our equals sign, 5x has been moved, we have plus 10 plus 8, so that's going to be plus 18 on the right hand side. Lastly, we need to move our minus 7 times here. So I'm going to place a circle around minus 7 times. On the right hand side, it's going to be divided by minus 7 instead, or you can place that as 18 over minus 7. So we end up with x is equal to 18 over 7. We have a minus there, and that gives us minus 2 and 4/7.